Greetings, royal family. Welcome back to another review for the SHAHS of Sunset. Now, this episode was filled with drama. Let's get into it. Thanks for clicking on the video. We're on episode 13. We're still in season 8. Make sure you are commenting throughout the video. Share your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this episode. So the episode opens up with MJ and my favorite shady queen, Vida, and Tommy and Baby Shams. They're all at lunch and MJ is planning the baby sip and see. So the sip and see, since she didn't get to have a baby shower because she had a difficult pregnancy, and she was on bed rest for the majority of her pregnancy, a sip and see is basically where women show off their babies to their closest friends and family members. So MJ lets her mother know that she ironed out things with Reza when they were on the trip in Hawaii. And he told MJ, right? This is what MJ is telling her mother. Reza told MJ that he is going to be dropping all of the charges against Tommy, as well as the restraining order, everything. He said the first thing that he is going to do when he gets back to LA is contact his attorney and get everything smooth away. This is what Reza said in Hawaii, and this is what MJ is telling her mother. However, Reza is not invited to the sip and see. Tommy and MJ both agree. MJ is just waiting for Reza to drop the charges. That's all she cares about, rightfully so. And of course, Adam is like, he's not here for it. He does not want Reza at the sip and see. Anyway, we move on to Adam and Reza. Speaking of the devil, right? Anyway, so they're having like a Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze from Ghost, the movie Ghost type moment. They're doing pottery. They're in a pottery class or whatever. Anyway, so Reza, he's filling in Adam, right? He's filling him in on the drama that took place in Hawaii because Adam was not there. Of course he wasn't. Reza feels the right thing to do karmically because he's concerned about karma. He feels the right thing to do is to not press charges. Adam agrees. However, Adam feels like the restraining order, he wants to pursue the restraining order. He wants the restraining order to stay in place. Now, remember, in Hawaii, Reza told MJ that he was going to drop everything. He gave MJ his word. So now Reza is the victim now, right? Because now he feels caught in between two people he loves. He always has to make it about him. It doesn't matter. He got to make it about him. He's so full of it. Oh, God. We move on to see Destiny. She's shopping, for gifts for the sip and see for Baby Shams. She gets a call from Mike. She's on the phone with Mike. Mike tells her that he is not going to MJ's sip and see. They just had a kumbaya moment in Hawaii, and they all talked about mending fences and how they have to be there for one another. They've been friends for umpteen years. But Mike's still holding a grudge. Let me tell you something. Mike is not over MJ calling him controlling, and which offended Paulina, right? It's like Mike says that they're not going. And I feel like there he goes again being controlling. Because Paulina accepted MJ's apology. Well, she acted like she did. Mike he is something else. He hates to be called out. Like, MJ told the truth. He hates to be called out. Anyway, it's party time, okay? It's time for the sip and see. So the theme is like a mix between like a picnic, country fair. Like, there's cotton candy, there's balloons, it's outdoors, they have tables set up. It's in a nice outdoor space. So at the sip and see, right, Mike, Gigi, and Reza are not in attendance. And I just feel like these SHAHS, they're so phony. They couldn't show up for Baby Shams? Jesus. So much for friends. Now, Nima is talking and he feels Nima's talking to Shervin, I think it is, and they both feel that Mike should have showed up. Like, he's dead wrong for not showing up. Gigi, we already know that she ain't really feeling MJ no more, and Reza, because there is still a restraining order in place and that whole static. But they both agree that Mike, especially, like, why is Mike not showing up? Mike is just mad, like I said, because MJ told the truth about his controlling ways. She did it in a shady way, but it is the truth. Again, that restraining order is still in place. And plus, he wasn't invited. Reza wasn't invited anyway. So that explains his absence. Now, what I don't understand is, after Reza and MJ cried about Reza not being in the delivery room when MJ gave birth, saying he wished he was there, MJ wanted him to be there, he's absent from her sippancy. A 30-year friendship. Wow. So much for friends. That's just crazy to me. That's crazy, man. Especially Mike. Mike, you shady. Like, you, ugh. Anyway, moving along. Gigi and her mama. So they're in the kitchen, they're talking. Gigi's talking about she's going to try again with her whole fertility journey. Listen, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, okay? Gigi and all these fertility treatments are all for attention. All for attention. I mean, Gigi is an attention seeker at all costs. If you've been watching since season 1, then you know this. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what condition she has to be in or what she will put herself through. She needs constant attention. Like, I think she wants to have a baby to garner more attention and to fill a void. And I'm quite frankly, I am tired. I'm really tired of Gigi. She is extremely annoying. Anyway, Mike and his girlfriend, Paulina, for this season at least, they sit down with Mike's parents, and in true mama fashion, Mike's mom asks, "Hey, Mike, how's the project going?" I knew she was going to ask him that. So he says all is well, right? So his father asked him, like, for proof. Prove it that everything is going well. So he gave like a breakdown of the people who are on board, getting things done. They are not going to get off of his neck until everything is complete. Like, until the last doorknob is screwed into the very last door of that building. They are not going to stay off of his neck. Now, I don't know what Sarah had a pool party or an event for this time. I don't care, because she is my least favorite. But this is pool party part 2, because this is where, like, a lot of the stuff went down at Sarah's first pool party. Anyway, now all the SHAHS are invited and they all show up. And, you know, this really made me feel some type of way, because Mike, Reza, you know, they all showed up. They don't even know Sarah that well. And they showed up to hang out by the pool and eat food and drink free liquor. But no one showed up for MJ, her baby. Reza, he shows up, and you could tell he looks a little bit nervous because Adam is with him. Now, if Adam was not at that pool party, he would have been all up in MJ's face. Anyway, so Reza, he shows up, and he ends up blowing MJ a kiss, and then they eventually go off and to the side and talk. Now, Vita is there as well, and Reza, he's trying to avoid her. Like, he's scared to talk to her. But he said he overheard her talking about him when he walked in. But he did go over and he said hi to her. He kept it cute. Then Mike is talking to Nima about being upset at MJ. Nima tells Mike that he was wrong for not showing up for that baby's sippancy, and I agree. Now, see, the tea is, okay, that Reza, he hasn't told MJ that Adam is okay with dropping all the charges, but wants the restraining order to stay in place. So Reza is standing around with Mike and Nima at this point, and he's telling them MJ is in the kitchen somewhere, and he has yet to tell MJ this. You know what's interesting about Reza? He says that he has to respect his husband's wishes, right? This is what he's saying in his confessionals. The same husband that was out in the streets acting like he wasn't married. Okay. And another thing, since when is Reza so gung ho about respecting what his husband wants, showing his ring? And Reza does what he wants. He says what he wants, and he makes it known to Adam that he runs things, and Adam obliges. So all of a sudden I have to do what my husband wants. If Reza wanted to drop that restraining order, the restraining order would have been dropped. Reza is phony. Absolutely phony. The nerve of him. I have to oblige with what my husband wants. Yeah, right. Moving along, right? So we see Nima, he slides in the kitchen, okay? And he lets MJ know that Reza is not dropping the restraining order. I'm like, dag, big teeth. He didn't even let Reza tell MJ. He didn't give, just let let the sun go down at least. Nima is annoying. And Destiny's in the kitchen as well. And then she's just like, please, Destiny's like, I don't want any drama. You know what I'm saying? I can't everything be all good. So then Reza, he comes sliding in the kitchen, and Destiny and Nima, they leave. And he pretty much tells her, they get an opportunity to talk. He doesn't deny it. And he tells her that, I can't drop the restraining order. Adam and I talk. Now, here's Reza's argument, which is so pathetic. Reza is standing in the kitchen telling MJ that he and Adam are afraid that Tommy might come back to their home and harm them. This is what Reza is telling MJ. MJ, who knows him better than anybody else. Reza is so full of, he's so full of it. I've said it before, and I will say it again. Reza is jealous of MJ's marriage to Tommy. He is jealous of the way that Tommy just worships the ground that MJ walks on. I think that he is a little bit envious of the fact that MJ has a child, because he swore he and Adam were going to have children before her or whatever. He never thought that she was going to get married and have children. He's jealous of MJ's marriage, and I feel like he was determined to try to break it up or sow some sort of discord in their marriage. I feel that way, And at this point, MJ is ticked off. She's like, so you're not going to drop the restraining order? He's like, no. And then he walks out, and then you see him hugging Adam, and in his confessional, he says, I have to choose my husband. A crock of BS. Miss MJ, as far as I'm concerned, this fake friendship is over. I don't care if it's 30 years that you've been friends, that you've known him. Reza is shady. He is shady. MJ, she ends up leaving the party. The rest of the SHAHS continue partying, taking pictures. Gigi, she could care less that MJ is walking off. She doesn't like her, and she would love to see everything fall apart for her anyway. But these SHAHS are phony. I'm not here for it. These SHAHS are absolutely positively phony. So I don't even know what's going to happen next week, and I am so disappointed in these SHAHS. And Mike, you are so fake. Reza, I've expected this from you, but Mike, for real, you didn't go to MJ's sip and see because of what happened in Hawaii that she apologized for? No, you just don't want MJ letting Paulina know about your dysfunction in your relationships, but you always want to call somebody else out. Well, Royal Family, this concludes this review for SHAHS of Sunset. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed the commentary. Get down in the comments and share your thoughts. I love reading your comments and your feedback. Please keep all comments respectful. If you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button and make sure you click the little bell to the right and select all so you don't miss any of my uploads. So I'll see you next week for these SHAHS. Over it. Until next time. Peace.